Combat is improbable this session, I'm gonna say. It's gonna be a more roleplay focused session, I think.
Okay, I'm just
I've got the
asking to
nose.
make sure before we start.
Combat is improbable until I drop down behind a guard. Hello there.
You know.
You're gonna do that to the Portal Lumbridge Town Guard. They're already short on men, as you found out from last session.
We need them to drop their fucking grips.
Did you guys see that guy walk by earlier?
What
guy?
I don't know. Like, I just heard him saying, he kept saying, like, over and over, this is not a dating site. You guys, like, know what that's about?
What?
What are you talking about?
I'm so confused.
I vaguely know what you're talking about.
I
but
know
can't
what he's talking
remember.
about. Okay.
I'm good.
I can't
all right.
remember.
I shall recap. Last session, the party was assigned by Sigmund to go clear the southern side, the other side of the eastern side of the southern bridge of goblins. And as the party crossed over the bridge, before that, they were talking to Tate and Lemmy. Tate and Lemmy was trying to warn them of the dangers over there. The party crosses over the bridge, and they get ambushed. And they do manage to fight off the ambush. And then they do some searching around, and leads the party to inside a longhouse. And inside the longhouse, a statue or shrine to Bandos is found. And Lagoon did feel inspired by it. There was a little bit of identifying going on there. It definitely has some connection to Bandos. And after that was said and done, some rocks were collected. Melinda has a very, very special rock. There's nothing peculiar to it at all, but she keeps it with her. And as they're trying to go back over the bridge, they get ambushed. And the renowned... Oh, goodness. I have it written down here. Blork. Renowned Blork with a very large red nose.
Blork
ambushes them. Being the stupid goblins and orcs they are, they ambushed them after their boys had already died over by the houses, because they couldn't tell. The sound of the river is very loud. Couldn't exactly hear the combat before. The party fights off Blork the orc and company. Takes his nose, and now the party is making their way back over to the other side of the bridge to the west, back over to Lumbridge proper. Okay, and that is where we will continue off from. Yeah, it takes you... Witch Bolt? It takes you 10 to 15 minutes to cross back over to get to the other side of the bridge. It's quite a long bridge. Quite a long walk. And see, Tate and Lemmy aren't really like there, but instead there's like a group of guards. And there's also a very bald man that you recognize, Sigmund, assistant to the Duke.
Sigmund Freud? What?
Sigmund? No, Sigmund is the name of the man that assigned you to do some of the more menial tasks, like killing rats before the campaign started, and
I got you.
Assigned the party to clear the bridge of the goblins and the orcs. And Sigmund notices you and beckons you over.
Which one of us has the head again?
Okay.
And who has the nose?
I have the head. Someone else has the nose.
I don't remember who has the nose. Who has the nose, guys?
I cut it off, but I can't remember if I
think
kept it though. I don't remember if I did.
I think Zero has it. Zero has the nose, and Roy has the head.
He's got a nose.
Look out, he's got a nose.
Yeah. Do you approach Sigmund and talk to him about stuff?
I start skipping towards Sigmund, wildly waving the nose around.
Sigmund is a little bit at a loss for
words. Hey, look what I got here. We found your trouble.
Oh, that's good to hear.
It's been taken care of.
Y'all look some of y'all look rather beaten up. I take it, is this What is this? What does this know?
I
Blork?
This is the
toss the
nose.
head
Oh.
out as well, and like the nose belongs to that head, which
You
belongs
toss
to
it
that
on-
dead orc
You
that
toss
is
it
now
again.
dead.
The head does like a few rolls of like. In Sigma is just kind of at a loss for words. It's like it's rather uncouth. Okay.
So
Anyway.
And killing orcs is rather couth, I guess.
Well, when it comes to what you do best, I suppose there really is not much politeness to combat. But when it comes to you and me, maybe I just hold you to too high of a standard. That's okay. Anyway.
Well, tell me this, Sigmund. Have you ever heard of an orc named Blork the Orc?
Oh, Blork. Well, of course I do. That's I warned you, Blork.
Well, he is no longer. This is his nose. I just like wave it above my head.
The nose, and I can only presume this is Blork's head.
Yes, it is. I popped
Okay.
it off myself.
Okay.
Yeah, I wanted that out of my bag. It's a decapitated head.
Yeah.
Hey, is he still on my shoulders?
Me,
there a-
no, I'm
Okay.
not. I've gotten down by this point. Like I walked across the bridge because I was like, I don't want this to happen again.
Well, I can't really have this head of an orc laying around, and he points to one of the guards, and the guards. Oh, of course, sir. And he
I
goes to
run up to
walks
one of the
outside.
guards. I want to run up to one of the guards and snatch the head out of their hands or off the ground before they get to it. Whichever.
He's
I want the head.
trying. He's trying.
I
All
want
right.
that head.
You run over. The guard's kind of leisurely about this. He's not really in a rush. But you obviously in a rush. You snatch it out of the guard's hands, and the guard is like, well, "Oh, it's
I'm sorry. This is my trophy now.
of course, sure." And he like looks towards Sigmund, and Sigmund looks at him back like, they both appear to let you have the head.
Thank you. And I run on back to the back and I take a seat on the bridge. Just kind of listen.
In any case, Sigmund continues. 100 each for the clearing of the bridge, and plus 25 each for the killing of Blork the Orc. I didn't really get to tell you last time, but Blork has been a pain in our ass because up north he has been killing cattle and getting past the guards over there. But now that you've gotten rid of him, he is no more, and your pockets are 25 gold heavier, including the 100. So all of you gain 125 gold. Sigmund hands you the bunch of pouches. Mark that down.
Thanks.
Yeah, no problem. And in any
Much
case,
appreciate it.
no, your service is welcome. I assume you never really confirmed. You did clear the other side of the bridge, right?
Oh yeah.
Yes.
To be fully transparent, there was like what
We
10
cleared.
goblins and like a handful of orcs. They're dead. There's some houses on this side of the bridge. We'll clear those out.
Okay, that's
Don't know
good.
how long they're cleared for. You might want to post a lot of men there.
Oh well, what do you think
Whatever you're
I'm
gonna
doing?
do.
What
Whatever
do you
you're
think
gonna
I'm doing?
do.
They're
I found an altar.
the group of like 10 to 15 guards. Carry on then, and then the guards. He was talking to the guards. The guards march their way across the bridge. You can only assume that's a detachment that he's going to post there on the other side of the bridge to keep it.
You'll also be happy to know, Sigmund, not only did we clear out the other side of the bridge and all those orcs, we also cleared out a few extra orcs and a troll or two right near the crossing where the bridge meets the land. That's where we found Blork. So we cleared it is cleared out. There's nowhere for them to hide.
Oh, okay.
Say that right now.
That's good. Unless somehow these orcs and goblins learn how to swim, then that'll be a problem. But we'll cross that bridge when we get to it.
I don't want to let me be clear.
Unintended.
I don't want to be crossing this bridge to clear this out again when these guards die. Okay?
You don't.
No repeat jobs here.
Jesus, man, have some confidence.
If there is a repeat job, you will be compensated. So worry not. But that's not what we have on the. That's not what I mean the Duke have on agenda for you. For now.
How's the Duke doing?
Duke?
How's Horatio doing?
Horatio.
Oh, he's
Get it
doing
right.
okay. He's doing okay, Royston.
What's he up to?
You will find out tomorrow. But for now,
Blimey.
you look pretty beat up. Some of you look rather beat up. So what me and the Duke have planned for you is you should look for an inn without a sign on it, and it's kind of next to a couple of the other buildings. The Fletcher, the blacksmith, and the herbalist. That's where the inn is, and the inn owner's name is Grigorovich, and you're free to stay there. Free meal and free bedding, and that's been arranged by the Duke.
You seem so unclear. This sounds like an adventure. I cannot wait.
What
I'm
was the
not sure.
Or I
innkeeper's
can't
name?
wait for this.
I'm not sure if I'd call this inn an adventure. It's just a place for you all to stay.
What was the innkeeper's name?
Grigorovich. Would you like that spell?
Or who?
I'm gonna do my best, but actually give me the actual spell. Let's see how close I was.
Okay, Greg the innkeeper. Got it.
Egg.
Greg Daddy.
Whenever I
Oh,
copy paste something from OneNote, it just takes a fucking screenshot of it. I fucking hate it,
Yeah.
man.
And so let me get this straight. There's an inn without a sign on it, so we have no way of knowing it's an inn until we go in and ask if this is an inn.
How many times are you gonna say I'm kidding? Anyway, yes, you will know. I mean, there's no other inn. I literally just walked around. There's no other inn in Lumbridge that does not have a sign on it. It's like sandwiched between the other stores I mentioned to you.
Then how do we know it's an inn if there's no sign?
Because we look for the stores he talked about, son.
It looks like an inn. It's a multi-story building with like windows. There's no other wooden building like that in Lumbridge, unless you go up to the farms. And that's way up north. Then you've gone too far.
Okay, so
You'll find
this is directions. This is directions. It's good.
It's just to the north.
Come on, he's
You
already
can't
told
miss.
us where it is. Let's just go, guys. I need some beer and a nap. Oh wait, I don't drink beer.
In any case, check out the shops. Rest at the inn. Just make sure you report to me and the Duke no later than tomorrow afternoon.
And will you guys be in the castle?
Or will you be? Yeah.
Cool. Cool.
So
If
the
that would be
shops
all.
are.
Do we have any? Are we using any visual aids or astral or anything this
No.
session?
Nope.
Okay.
Have a good night, Sigmund.
Yeah, you too. You retire to the castle.
What an
That was a little.
Well, every
mean.
character that interacts with Phil is like, yeah.
I'd like to
Okay.
lean over to Mel. I'm sorry. That was. I know I'm not the nicest. That's a little rude. I'm sorry for that.
Okay,
Other
Phil's character's name is Horatio, right?
No, Phil's character's name is Melinda, which is a fighter who uses a crossbow.
My brain.
Duke Horatio is like the
Whoops, he's the Duke.
king is not really the right word. But yeah.
He's a duke.
Sigmund's
Better
a dick.
luck next time, Horatio or Melinda.
Sigmund is just a dick, as you've retained from previous conversations with him.
And not the good kind.
All right. Do you make your way to try to find this inn?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Maybe.
yeah.
Perhaps.
Yeah. You spend 20 minutes making your way up north to where the markets and where some of the inns are, and eventually you do come across an inn where it appears there should be a sign, but there is no sign above the entrance. It's just blank.
What kind of
this
shops
is
are
it.
around here?
Okay.
What we got around
Shops.
here?
Lumbridge is not a super huge town. It's kind of on the small side. But there is a Fletcher, there is a blacksmith, and there is an herbalist. And those are all the stores you know of. Also a fishing store.
Ooh, fish. Maybe I can upgrade my pet from a dog to a wyvern.
Fate reference.
What?
Fate reference.
Yes, it is. Thank you. I'm glad someone got that.
Shall you check into the inn first?
Yeah. I know.
I don't want
I
to.
will.
Lagoon
Not
does
yet.
not want to.
I mean, they could go ahead, but I'm gonna stand right here because I want to go to blacksmith shop. Me not tired.
We're just checking in.
It's not really
Oh.
like late yet. It's like
Oh, okay.
It's probably like 3 in the afternoon. The sun's still in the sky for sure. It might be a little bit early to sleep. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome.
I
The
have
party.
a quick...
You.
Go ahead.
What was that?
No, go ahead. I can ask
Okay.
later.
The party. You walk into the inn and the doors, and there are a lot of you, and there seems to be a healthy amount of chatter and sound going on, and you hear from across the room a gravelly, deep voice call out to you. Hey, how's it going, lads and lasses? Who goes there? Join into my inn, and you see across the counter the tallest dwarf you have seen in your life. Maybe he is like 5 feet tall. This dwarf is huge, tall, and he's also cracked.
Like buff.
He's buff.
Buff man.
Got it.
He's
God,
he's behind the bar. What brings
like
you
Giga
to my
Chad.
inn? It's Giga Chad.
Giga Chat. Is
Ah,
he
a
wearing
man
a
of
cowboy
strength.
hat?
Sir, we just fought some orcs and some trolls, and I heard you have some beds that we might be able to occupy for tonight.
Oh,
Rest over our bones.
might you be the one Sigmund was talking about?
Assuredly. He sent us over there to clear out the wait, what side of the bridge was it? Forgot.
It's the side- eastern
West,
side of the bridge.
Eastern.
Eastern.
You know, I know what you're
East
talking about.
Side
You
of the
don't,
North Bridge.
you don't worry about that. The Duke's already got me covered. Yeah, don't tell us to any of the other patrons, but you don't have to pay a dime here, and in exchange, I get a tax break from the Duke.
Tax break. How much?
Hmm.
How much of a tax break are we talking about here? Like, is it per head? Is it like a group? Just like, what's the?
A group discount. Get out
Let's
of
just
here.
say-
let's just say I used to pay taxes, and now I don't. For now, you know.
This is
Small,
not
he's
paying
still
any
here.
tax anymore.
He doesn't pay any taxes anymore. No,
Hmm.
and he seems to be very happy about it.
Lovely.
I assume this is He did say 6 of you, so yeah, that must be all. Yeah. Oh, if it's not too much trouble, would you mind heading over to the Fletcher and picking up Miss Cyan?
So there is supposed to be a sign.
That
We
explains
were gonna
a
ask about
lot.
this.
It's a little bit embarrassing, but the sign was misplaced earlier.
Here, really quickly, what's the giant's name?
What is the name of the inn?
It's nothing too complicated. It's Greg's Inn. That's it.
Oh.
There's only like a couple other inns in Lumbridge, so
Hey, really,
that's a simple name.
who is the giant? And I forget what name. What is the giant's name?
Lagoon is the name
Oh,
of your
Lagoon.
Goliath.
The Goliath. I'm sorry.
Yep, he's like
Mm.
9 feet tall, and Goliaths have like gray skin, and that's being
Gotcha.
played by Gary right now.
Don't worry. I'm sure it was just Lagoon. He probably just knocked it off on the way over. Anyways, I'm gonna go over to the. I guess I'll go over to the Fletcher. I don't got nothing to do. I don't need to shop that much.
Yeah, if you bring my sign back, I'll buy you a round. All ya.
Oh,
How
I see.
tall
go
is
go
the
to the
ceiling in
sign.
here?
How tall is the ceiling?
We were getting all our
crouching right
drinks
now?
for free anyway.
Oof.
Why is he buying us around?
Just let it happen.
It's like you're not crouching. No, it's like a 13 feet tall. The ceiling's
Jeez,
pretty high
big
up.
ceilings.
But you get the feeling you won't be as well accommodated if you move up to the second floor.
Okay. Might have to sleep on the fucking floor.
You might. All right. Does the party head over to the Fletcher?
Yeah.
Oh.
Let's go.
Yeah, you spend a couple minutes heading over the Fletcher. It's not too far away, and you come across a building with like an arrow sign in front of it. Now that this must be the Fletcher, and you head inside, and you see a man with very sharp features on the counter. Hey, welcome to the Fletcher. What can I get for you? It appears to be an elven man at the counter.
We're here for Greg's sign.
Oh, Greg's not coming to pick that up?
No, he sent
Nah,
us.
we're doing him a favor.
Okay.
By the way, you're looking very sharp today. I like it.
Oh, you're telling me. You should look at yourself. Anyway,
So I've heard.
I'll be right back. He goes on to the back, and you hear like a bang, like a wood banging, and he drags out a sign, and the sign's pretty big. It's like 5 feet tall. No, sorry, that's too big. It's like 2 feet tall, and it's very wide. Probably like 9 or 10 feet wide to accommodate the words on it. Greg's in. All
Man,
right.
this thing's almost as tall as me.
Yeah,
Not
it's
saying much.
yeah, it's tall. Well, I hope Greg enjoys this sign. Anyway,
I'll
well,
say about it.
that'd be all.
Question? No, I've got a question about the sign. Do you?
Of course.
I heard it was misplaced. Do you know more about that?
Well, I don't know much about it, but when Greg put in the order like a week ago, he was a little evasive when I asked him. I imagine it's something he'd only share a drink over to tell. So, nothing I know
Lovely.
about.
Okay.
Okay, so I have a really quick question. I didn't even think about this till now. So, what things are useful for a sorcerer to get, like, to buy?
So normally you'd purchase spell components, but I'm not gonna be super anal about that.
He should have a component book or something
Ouch.
already, pouch, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's in your starting equipment.
There's
He
not
doesn't have to
really
worry about that.
anything. There's not really anything you have to upkeep. One thing that we kind of like to do, and if you guys also want to do, is potions. A lot more. There's gonna be a lot of custom potions. So
Therabrews.
Do we have
Can
any
I
special
get-
resources?
Can I get a boosting agility potion on my XP?
no.
No.
Hey, can I buy membership anywhere around here?
Yeah, I'd really like to pick some flax.
No, I don't think so.
Is the current
At
exchange a
what point do I
thing?
go on my
No, the Grand
Topper
Exchange is
and
not a thing.
Tin?
Grand
Oh,
Exchange
range
is
level.
not a thing. Your range level's probably not great, but it's not the worst,
Damn, man.
given your
Okay.
level 3. Anyway, now that you have the sign, you take the sign back over to Greg's Inn, and you find that it would probably be No, you first look at the door and the sign. You're like, seems rather difficult to get in, but you do manage to get it in, and Greg over the counter. Oh, just leave it by the door. It's all right. You can just leave it there. I'll get someone to put it up tomorrow. Don't worry about it.
Okay, but say, how about that drink?
Oh, well, come right on over. Oh, we got how about around the media? That'll be great.
Is
Beautiful.
it sourced locally? Is this an import?
What do you think? There's hardly any other towns nearby except maybe Draenor, but no, it's brewed locally, really.
Lovely, lovely.
The meat we got for you today is called Whitefish. I hope you like it.
Is he drinking with us?
Yeah, that was kind of what I meant by that.
I would like to. If he's not, I would like to try to get Greg to drink with us.
I would also.
I ask him in Celestial originally. I start speaking Celestial about him joining us for this drink, and I quickly catch myself and start coughing like I was coughing instead, and go, yeah, you should join us.
Oh yeah, maybe.
And look, I
I
look like completely terrified the entire time.
He's
Did I
actually.
notice
I'm
this?
missing this. What is happening?
Did anyone notice this?
Did anyone notice this?
Tony's
Yeah,
character
I was-
Jim can speak Celestial. He's an
Yeah.
Icene.
I did
Wait,
check
Tony's
what I can speak.
what?
That's
I see.
I'm an Icene.
I
but-
like those.
I don't
like
want
a-
people to know I'm an Icene because I'm pretending to be a human.
What is an
like
Icene?
It's like an angelic creature, and
Like a fallen angel, essentially.
it's a
Oh.
fallen angel, really.
Gotcha.
I
Am
cannot
I
see
giving
the
like a persuasion check on like how convincing I was with the coughing?
Yeah, make it with disadvantage.
Oh boy.
With
Ooh.
disadvantage. What?
Yeah, you spoke in another language at him.
Yeah,
and he
that's
always
true.
like, what the fuck did I just hear?
Wait, it's a dwarf, right?
Yes,
I speak.
So I got a
Dwarven.
6.
Mhm.
you got a 6.
Yeah,
I think
I
you
rolled
just
a
fucked up
19,
with
then
what
I
you
rolled
did.
a 6.
Oh my god.
What's your total score?
Oh, I should. It's still a bit early, really. Still daylight out.
He just looks at me really weird.
It does. Well, he seems to look at you a little bit normally now after you asked that, but when you were first speaking in Celestial, he was really astonished. Didn't know what he was hearing. He literally doesn't know what he's hearing.
Do we know that?
You know what?
No.
You
way.
speak
You know what
Celestial?
language I spoke? Probably
you
unless
speak
you
Cel-
speak
you-
it, probably not.
Okay.
It was audible enough to hear something, but it was like gibberish.
Would it be plausible, since I'm a wizard, that I would recognize the language? Or no? From the wizard tower?
You can make a. Will that be like a history check? You can attempt to make a history check. Sure.
Be like
Advantages,
history or religion,
disadvantages?
right?
How many languages do you know?
2.
What's the other language?
Common Elvish.
You can attempt to make a check. Just a normal check.
Check. History. It was history, or what was it? Sorry.
History. Just history, I think.
Okay. 19.
Bruh, a moment. In your time in the Wizard Tower, and even though you know some Elvish, you're able to tell that this language is definitely nothing you've ever heard before, but you've only like heard like a couple words of what came out of Jem's mouth. You're able to ascertain that this is not a common language, basically. That's it.
Okay.
There is still a little bit of time left in the day if you want to go check out the herbalist and or blacksmith, or you could retire now.
Let's go check
I
the
would go to the
blacksmith.
herbalist.
I'd also.
What are we
For
checking?
both.
Both.
Yeah, we can go to both.
Why
Can
not?
Are there any rings or any like apparel that I can buy that could boost stats?
Mm, no.
Okay.
Not
I didn't
really.
think so.
You
Not
might
yet.
run into magical items later on that can do that, but
Yeah, That's a
Yeah,
magical item thing.
Okay, that's
more
all.
likely that you won't. You'll be able to increase stat points at like level 4 and like level 6 and that word.
Gotcha. I'm gonna go to the blacksmith.
Yeah, we could go there for.
All right.
Sounds good.
The party heads over to the blacksmith, and it's open air building, and you see the forge, and you see a man working at an anvil with a hammer, and his skin is very red. He appears to be a tiefling, and he does not see you coming. He's still banging away.
I walk up. If it's okay with everyone, I want to be the first one in the forge because I really wanted to go here. So I walk up and I just tap him on the head.
You tap him on the head.
Tap him on the head.
He like moves up his visor. There's a visor over his face, and his horns are kind of getting in the way, but he eventually gets it up out of his eyes. What?
I want to buy something.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Welcome.
Alright.
Okay. Yeah. My name's Leo. Welcome to the Lumbridge Blacksmithy. There's not much to buy here. But is there anything particular you had in mind? We're particularly short on shields right now.
Can you make rings?
Rings?
Yeah, I got some gold. If you can make a gold ring, I could pay you for it.
I reckon I can make a ring.
All right.
Um,
I'm going to describe the ring to him, and then I'm going to paste a picture in chat so that you can see the ring I want him to make. And it's just a ring, nothing special. It's literally just a ring.
Oh, hey, I know that ring.
That
ha,
is the ring I'd like him to make.
That looks like an expensive ring.
this
Looks
is
like a
the
detailed, complicated ring.
look. I don't know if you could tell based on my tone, but I can make like a ring. I don't even know what the hell this is.
It's a ring with the snake on it, man. It's not that hard. I have the gold I can provide
That
you
hard.
the gold to
Look.
make it, and I can pay you.
You have never made a piece of jewelry in your life. I can tell. Okay. Even if you paid me like a kingdom's worth of gold, I can't make this. Ooh, this is
I
way
have
too
a-
complicated. Look,
I have a simple ring
All right.
request. Very simple. I just want your simple circular ring. I need it radius wise. I need it to be about 1.5 inches, and that's it. Simple gold, 1.5 inches diameter. That's all I need.
Okay.
How big is your finger?
It's not. Don't. I have a
Now,
plan.
wait a
I know where
second.
he's going with this.
Knock.
Wait a
I know where
second.
he's going with this.
Leo starts writing things down, and he eventually catches. Wait, how?
One
did
and
you
a
say it
half
was?
inch diameter gold ring. Just solid gold ring. I don't care how thick it is. Not insanely thick.
It's
But
not really
just
a ring, though.
oh, it's a ring. It's not a finger ring. It's not a finger ring, but it is a ring.
What is
Okay.
happening?
He's not gonna go with fingering.
It's for
It's
for
not really my
experiment.
business.
Melinda's like kind of poking her head around the corner listening to this conversation.
What kind of ring is this gonna be used for?
It's for an experiment I'm working on.
Bill's slowly inching closer.
Yeah, just
Raises his eyebrows.
It's for a machine. It's for a machine. It's for-
Oh, no.
Right.
Oh no.
Okay then.
What you guys talking about?
Well, we're talking about a
A ring.
a ring. A
Oh.
golden ring. It's just a golden ring.
yeah. It's a yeah.
By
He, like,
definition, it's a ring.
he like continues writing down these details. Anyway,
Hey, and
Look.
on another note, I have a simpler request. Do you have brass knuckles by chance?
knuckles.
Or do you think you can make them?
I don't know if I
I'm
should be
not sure
turned
if
on
I
by
can make
that.
them out of brass.
Well, it doesn't have to be brass, but you know what I mean. Steel knuckles, that's fine by me.
Yeah, I could probably make those. He asks you for your hand. He needs to get. I assume you are going to be wearing these on
Yes.
your hand. And he looks at Royston.
What the fuck?
Yes.
I also look at Royston.
To be fair, I don't have knuckles on my feet.
It's a very
I'm a
different
machine.
look.
Okay, these are for your hand to wear.
I'm feeling
Gotcha.
judged. I'm feeling judged.
You should be.
He takes a.
You got my
he-
attention.
He gets some general measurements and he writes them down. And Leo says, "All right, I got brass knuckles. Sorry, it's not gonna be made out of brass. We're gonna use iron or
That's
something
okay.
like that.
Yeah, figurative brass knuckles, it works. I know brass can be hard to come by
And
sometimes.
a 1.5 inch ring.
Gold. Gold.
Gold.
And a
yeah.
partridge in a pear
Has
tree.
to be
Wait, no,
gold.
not that.
Yeah, great.
1.5?
Do you want the work or not? Do you want the work or not?
No, I do. Anyways. Oh god.
That sounds expensive too.
What do you're okay. The knuckles will probably be probably like 20 gold. It's a pretty simple task, easy task. And the ring
I don't like the way you're saying.
is probably going to be more expensive.
How much?
126 gold. No, I'm
What is
just kidding.
happening?
All right, so how are you giving this man gold? Do you have gold on you, or are you just going to give him coins? And then he's going to be
I was just gonna give him coins. Gold coins.
Gonna make a
Unless he has some
meltdown
gold on
coins.
him.
Why?
I'm assuming the blacksmith
Oh
would
my
have access to buy gold, and I would just get charged for the resources and the work. I didn't think
Yeah,
I had to provide the gold.
yeah, he scratches his head a little. Yeah, I got some gold probably. That's a lot of gold though. Probably I think 120 gold's fair.
You know what? Yep, that sounds fair to me.
Okay. He looks towards Zero. All right, your knuckles will probably be ready. He like looks at his paper again. He does some flipping around. Maybe the day after tomorrow. And
All right.
yeah, as far as the ring is concerned, you all are in the same party. I can only assume, right?
For now.
Okay. Yeah, I'll have it done. I'll have them both done at the
Then
same time.
that might not be true. What happened with the gold ring here?
You know what? I don't even want
god.
to. Anyway, I bid you adieu.
Farewell.
Neil.
Wait, before we leave, I want to ask him. Can I use? Wait. Okay, is his forge? He has a forge, right?
Yep.
Does his forge? Is it just like?
It's open air, and then like the.
Is there a shelf in there, like a metal shelf of like anything to like set stuff on, like
Yeah.
set metal on? There is something like that.
Yeah.
Okay, so
like hold stuff?
can I use your forge for just a second?
Want to use my forge
I would just like to use it
for what?
maybe a minute.
Richard's face.
I don't know if
You don't even know?
No,
What you
I
want to
do
use
know. I reach into my bag and I pull out an orc's head. And I say, I'd like
Oh.
to turn this into a skull.
What?
I want to burn the flesh off and have a skull.
I could do that for you. I try him up. I can just do that.
Oh, okay.
I
Never
have
mind.
You know,
Sorry.
I'm pretty
have left
certain
the
we
building.
have 3 casters here. I don't.
Yeah. God.
I have left the building.
I'm
I'm
glad you
off.
got it figured out.
Yeah, I'm just walking out now. I'm
I've
done.
also left the building.
I'm glad
Some
you
of us have left the building.
don't touch my forge. I'll see you later.
We're
I
not
wanted
with
to make
him.
a
Oh my
point
gosh.
before I leave to just one finger touch the forge and then leave.
Don't touch his forge.
He just shakes his head as you walk
Am I
away.
the
Weston,
one
get the
left
fuck
in the
out of
building
there.
now?
Dude,
Am I
he
the one
already
left in the
thinks you're a
building now?
weirdo.
I'm not
I
sure.
think
I think
so.
Everyone
Jim might
else
be the
left?
one.
Everyone else left?
I think
Yeah.
so, yeah.
Why, are you also gonna fucking requisition a sex toy?
No.
It's not talking.
I look at the man
Talking.
and I just sigh.
Yeah, tell me about it. Fucking hell.
I'm just
Oh,
sorry
that's
to
definitely.
deal with them.
You know. I'll get back to my work now.
Well, if you need anything, just let me know, okay? And I'll try to help you out, okay? It's the least
Yeah.
I can do here.
Business is business. And he pulls his mask down and gets back to hammering it away.
I go to the herb shop.
Yeah.
To the herb shop.
You should feel
Alright.
judged.
I want some good herbs.
So what potions? Well, I guess they don't. I just have potions. What do they have at the herb shop?
We're gonna find out.
Potions
You're about to find out.
and herbs.
Okay.
Gotcha.
You walk into the herbalist, and you see a woman behind the counter, and she goes, welcome, welcome. Oh, come on in. What can I do for you? My name's Jacqueline.
Sell.
I sell some potions, but mostly I just sell ingredients to potions. If you know how to brew them, and if you don't, I can teach you how.
What was her name again?
I raised my hand.
Jacqueline.
I'm like, I'm interested in this.
Herbs. That's fantastic. Interested in the learning how to
Yes.
make potions.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
that's good.
Oh no, he's gonna cost some armor and a leg.
It's okay. It's worth it.
You must be from the Botania School.
I love.
You
knowledge.
look to be some sort of caster, I can only assume. Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Well, were you interested in? What exactly are you interested in? Because I could do a couple things for you here.
Please do explain.
I really only sell. I only have like a couple health potions on me right now. And other than that, I just have a bunch of ingredients, and I have ingredients for probably and she looks to her side at a couple of she opens a couple drawers. Okay, I see what's going on here. And I have ingredients to probably brew a couple different kinds of potions, maybe for some more magic types of people, and also for ones maybe looking to be a little more dexterous.
Interesting. Can
Or
I
I
learn
could
it all?
teach you how to make them. Oh, if you want, yeah.
Yes, I would like to.
I'll like to have you know, learning how to make potions is it's not a
Do you have a
something I'm gonna sell
herbalism
you for
kit?
free.
Yeah.
You have a herbalism kit? What?
I don't have to have a herbalism kit.
Oh, do you not?
No, I could start just learning the trade in the game. It takes
Um,
like months of practice, but I mean, like, I can still become an apprentice immediately. Knowledge and stuff.
More importantly, are you a member? Can you even train this skill?
Oh, true.
it might be.
Have you spent the money?
I mean, the herbalist will most certainly be selling a herbalism kit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
As well.
that too.
Yeah, I'll teach you the basics of how to combine different herbs and using just a simple vial of water and some herbs, and we can make some great goodness for you. Am I teaching everyone in this room here?
No.
I was gonna ask specifically.
Okay.
You just teach me how to make a healing potion.
I'm not sure if I'm willing to sell you how to learn that. But I'll.
You out of business this?
It might put me out of business.
Oh, I won't be selling them. I just want them to sell.
No, I mean, I'm not going to tell you how to make health potions.
That's
just
fair.
But other types of potions, I might teach you how to make. There's a couple I have on hand. I have ingredients on hand to be able to make right now, and that is a ranging
dex
potion, a magic potion, and a strength potion.
What is the magic potion? Out of curiosity.
It gives you a 10% increase in your power. But
the magic potion gives you she doesn't want to tell you, or you don't know yet because you haven't really quaffed one.
She
But
can't tell us what the effects of the potion are.
You have to use an identifying scroll or quaff it, guys.
I'll quaff it for y'all.
you just
Walk you anytime.
No.
Yeah, can I instead brew a poison and give it to him?
Are
That'd be
you like? Are
hilarious.
you
Poison.
evil?
No, chaotic neutral.
Wait, what's happening?
Anyway, if any of you want to learn, it's 50 gold for anyone who ever wants to watch to how to know how to make a potion.
So it's 50
First
gold per
class.
potion we learn how to make,
Mm,
or is it 50 gold just to learn in general, like the basics?
you have a general idea of how potions are made, but what ingredients are used. So how to make a specific potion is probably like 50 gold.
Okay.
Are there
so-
any offensive potions? Like,
All the potions that she listed are offensive. The ranging, magic, and strength potion all have offensive benefits.
I meant like one that, like, for example, something that would act like the potion of harming from Minecraft, like a throwable potion of harming, like something like that, or like something you would throw and it would like
Molotov
explode.
cocktail. You can just make that with alcohol.
Yeah.
Yes,
You go
but I
do
feel like there would be
the
a potion version of that that's a little more.
There's like
Sig.
poisons.
What's more potent
but
than fire?
but
Ice.
as far as what Jacqueline has mentioned so far, she hasn't mentioned anything regarding poisons.
What else am I gonna use my money on here?
How much are your healing potions?
My healing potions, I got a couple. At least I thought I had a couple. I have 2 on me, and she sells them for 40 gold each.
Do you have anything that maybe doesn't heal the body, but heals the mind and soul?
Would you care to elaborate?
A
I don't know.
priest.
You seem like you're great with the
It's looking
different
for a priest.
herbs and like
Incense.
All right, I don't like this joke anymore.
Okay.
I'm gonna spend 150 gold to learn all 3 potions.
Damn.
damn.
I'm gonna buy both healing potions, and I'm going to learn how to make the magic potion.
I'm learning all 3 times. If you don't want to.
Yeah, we really only
Okay.
need one party member.
Yeah, that's true, I guess. Man, my
Uh,
herbalism kit's gonna be useless.
Yeah, you can just give that to me if you
Give
want.
it to him. Yeah.
Alright.
all right. She hands off both the potions to Jim, and she takes 80 gold from you. And time, she takes you to the back room, and you're there for probably about 20-ish minutes.
Yeah, I gave Pat
And-
my herbalism kit, by the way.
And she teaches time, takes her time. Damn it! Eventually, you both come out the door, and all right. Well, thanks for learning. You can keep those potions as a gift, my protege of sorts. So, time you gain a ranging, magic, and strength potion, and I will tell you what those do next session. Not yet.
That scares me.
For now, you can mark them
I
down.
thought you said you had to drink them to know what they did.
Reed, he
I don't wanna
doesn't know what they
bounce
do
them.
yet because he doesn't know.
I don't know. I don't want to bounce them right now.
Oh, okay.
I'll bounce
That's
later.
fair. That's fair.
But it
So-
does stuff like make things easier to hit and do more damage. You have a really good idea. That's about what they do.
Yeah. I could also just identify them in order to learn them, but you don't know either.
You also
Um,
know the herbs required to make them.
Yes. I have that. Learn how to make strength physical range potions. So I naturally, if I come across those herbs, will you just tell me that I've crossed them, or do I have to be like? Because I don't.
It's not.
You're not telling me the exact name of the herb, so I can't like list like that.
Yeah, but I have a
Or is it going
question.
to be part of loot and stuff like that?
Since I'm proficient in herbalism, would I notice them as a druid?
Yes. You
Okay.
would be
So
able
I
to
would
also
notice the
pinpoint
plan.
them. Yeah. I mean, these kind of herbs don't really just grow around
Yeah,
town,
everywhere.
but whenever you go exploring and stuff and foraging, you will happen across them, and if you happen to go out of your way to search them, you will probably happen across more of them. Is how we're going to do that.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm just curious. Like, do I have to when we're out and about? Do I have to? I guess I should just remind you then.
Yeah, you can remind me, or sometimes you'll just happen across them.
Yeah. Okay.
Also, can I just say I have 4 healing potions on me now?
Time to distribute them, or is it time to hoard them all?
I'm to go down. I'll be able to use
No
them.
one can help me.
I don't think anyone quaffed a healing potion in Colin's campaign.
Oh no, I
True.
did. Ugg did.
Oh, okay, that might be true.
I think I drank 1 or 2.
And y'all had
We
a
had some
good
rare
amount.
healing potions. I stole.
We used supreme healing potions in Column.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe you did.
We haven't
Yeah.
used a normal healing potion, but we've used supreme.
Y'all have used the higher level
I
ones.
stole the
Trying to
most
think.
potions. Barely used any of them.
I give 1 potion to Phil, and I give 1 potion to our barbarian, I guess.
Healing potion. Thank you. Thanks.
All right, it's getting dark outside now, so
Yes, I just say thank you to the lady for teaching me, and I go back.
yeah,
To the
anytime.
end.
Thank you for your coin.
Have we just been sitting out here politely the whole time, not doing anything?
You have been sitting out there politely.
Kind of talking, probably.
Just chatting.
Chilling. You're talking.
Chatting
We're
about-
teasing Colin about his 1.5-inch gold ring that he bought.
Y'all
So what's
also
that ring
know
for?
about- It's for something we're working on. Don't worry about it.
I'm a little worried
It'll be
about it.
fine.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
You trust me, Mel. I like you, your friend. You don't have to worry about it. Okay?
I wish I had to worry about it.
I'm sorry, Mel. I'm sorry. It just doesn't swing that way.
Dude, Mel is so horny.
So
Yeah.
it is. So this ring is.
It is.
No.
He's
Someone
confirmed it.
else.
I'm saying Roy doesn't swing that way for
Confirmed.
Mel.
How rude.
All right. Shall you make your way back to the inn to retire?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, you do. And would anyone like to do anything else before you sleep for the night?
What's for dinner?
What's for dinner? You
We gotta get my boy
Greg.
Greg drunk too.
What's
Yeah,
for
Not a
sure.
bad
dinner?
idea.
Well, we got a little bit of let's see here. Oh, tonight we got mutton and steak.
I tried to get Greg to start drinking so he'd tell us about the sign
Roll persuasion.
and what happened to it.
Can
Roll
I talk
persuasion.
this man by talking to him in Dwarven? I want to talk to Greg in Dwarven.
I got a 10.
Okay, 10. Maybe I'll have like a.
Oh come on, have a drink.
Oh, I don't know. Okay, you're speaking in Dwarven. What exactly are you saying to him in Dwarvish?
I'd like to say, I'd like to apologize for my friends. I know we've been a little over the top asking to drink with us, but we had a long day.
Throw him an
We're-
elbow.
We're just hoping
I'm
that
sorry.
we can relax.
Oh, and I can't
We-
understand it. Never mind.
We're your tax break. We want to keep giving you that tax break. So I think we should be great friends. I think this is in both our best interests to be friends. And friends share a drink with each other.
Make a persuasion check with advantage.
Oh, fuck yeah, with advantage. And my nails are still wet. That's a nat 20.
Oh,
Plus 5, that's a 25. No,
Holy
25, 6, that's a 27.
He is taken aback that you've spoken to him in Dwarvish. Well, why didn't you say so? He says back in Dwarvish, and then he switches back to common. He gets you. All right, I'll start drinking, but you gotta pay for your own drinks if you're gonna drink. I already bought you around after all.
That's fine. I'll buy.
Yeah, he cracks out the liquor.
Oh shit, he's pulling out the good shit.
Oh, Oh fuck yeah!
Yeah, he cracks out the liquor.
Drunk.
You see a bottle called Saradomin's Mist. That's the liquor.
Oh.
And then you said you're buying for everyone here.
I'll buy for the party, and you.
That's good. That's good. Oh, it's not terribly expensive. It's 50 silver each party member, so
That's
3 gold.
3 gold. Cool.
3 gold. And he as he finishes giving shots to all of you, he's already had probably like 3 to 4 shots, just straight.
Yeah.
And then after he takes a couple shots, he's just kind of like, why am I even pour myself shots? He kind of just takes swigs
Nice.
from the bottle.
Yo, that's
Let's
dangerous.
go, Greg.
It's like a good chat, dude.
Cheer him on.
Oh, it's in my blood to drink, but even this stuff gets a little strong sometimes. He gets like a little bit of the shakes after taking a couple swigs.
Jake.
So Greg,
Oh yeah,
now that we're friends, we're drinking, we're having a good time.
absolutely.
I gotta know.
Oh yeah.
I'm just curious.
Okay.
Why was the sign gone?
The sign. Well. Oh boy. Now, this goes back. Let's see here. 2 weeks. Yeah, it was about 2 weeks ago, and it was the darnest thing. I tell you what, because there was a couple of kids going outside, and they were. I'm not sure. It was at night, and it was light outside, so I think they were carrying around torches. But my bar caught fire, and it kind of takes you by surprise because you're like, how did I not notice the burnt bar, the burnt parts of the bar from the outside? And it's like you notice the confusion on your faces. Well, first I had the structure repaired, and that took a bit, and then finally I had to replace the sign because the sign was trashed. It was just completely black, and I had to get rid of it. And then I went down to Finn, east of Fletcher. You spoke to him. He brought the sign over here, and I had to order a new sign. And he is a Fletcher. He's not really a carpenter, but he does what he gets by, and that's why I had the sign made. And I'm just glad you guys could get it replaced for me. I appreciate it.
We're happy to help. Hey, you listen here, Greg. Anything you need, you call us. You talk to us first. Fuck Sigmund, you talk to us first.
Like,
My goodness.
Are you
What's
hitting
up?
on him?
I think Colin wants to fuck Sigmund.
That's mighty kind of you. I'll keep that in mind. Thank you very much. But I can't just completely disregard Sigmund and the Duke. I ain't paying any more taxes anymore.
And we wouldn't want you to ever again.
I wouldn't want me either.
I'm gonna toss him I'm gonna toss him a gold piece just because he's been so nice.
Oh, what's this for? Yeah, having some more drinks?
No, you're just a good friend.
Oh
and
no.
it's just my way of saying thanks.
Oh, y'all are welcome anytime. The noise around the bar kind of dies down as you drink, and it gets deeper into the night. And soon it's just you and a couple people. You're the party and a couple people out in the bar.
I have oh, never mind, give me just a second. So while they were drinking, because it doesn't really do anything for me. I'm a construct, right?
What was that?
Drinking alcohol would not affect me as a construct, right?
Not really. It'll get you well oiled, I suppose.
And that actually reminds me, what things don't normally affect constructs?
Mm,
Because one of the traits I have is True Life, and it's if the mending spell is cast on you, you can expend a hit. Okay, blah, 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 blah. And okay, in addition, your creator designed you to benefit from common spells that preserve life, but that don't normally affect constructs. And that is confusing to me.
We'll cross that bridge when we come to it. But basically, what I'm gonna rule on that is that you're not affected by health potions or any kind of potions, but you
Yeah.
can still be healed by spells and
Yeah.
rest.
I figured that constructs wouldn't be affected by potions or spells for the most part, except for, well, a potion that would like eat away at metal, but
Mhm.
then again, well, whatever.
All right. It's bedtime. I hope.
Does it have to be, Mom?
Well, yeah, you do.
Having
It
fun.
is. It is again a little late. It might be time to retire. And Greg the barkeep, heads on back, and presumably sleeps for the night.
I am going to go to my bed, sit down in my preferred position of something, and go ahead and go into Sentry's Rest.
All right. It's time for the party to sleep.
Yeah.
How long is the bed?
Aw.
Lagoon, as you're going up the stairs to your rooms on the second floor, you begin to go up the stairs, and by the fifth step up, you bonk your head against the ceiling.
Ouch.
Oh, yeah, and you then have to begin crouching as you're going through the hallway. The roof is much shorter; it's like 8 to 9 feet tall, so you're kind of crouching. And then as you get to the doorway, you really clonk your forehead against the frame of the door, as the door frame is probably like 6 feet tall,
Ouch. Okay.
and the bed is probably like 6 feet long. So yeah, your feet are hanging off.
All right. Well, I can sleep like that. It's fine. I'll make do.
Alright, you make do.
Makes it.
Cock-a-doodle doo. It is now the next morning.
Ooh, I got my spell slots back.
You do get your
Woo, we
all slots
can
back. You're all
catapult more
full health.
rocks.
And you remember Sigmund telling you that you need to go meet with the Duke before afternoon.
What time is it now?
You reckon it's still morning, but it'll be noon soon. Pretty soon. It's probably like 10.
Gotcha.
So you should probably make your way over.
Left in.
We were drinking.
You were drinking and you were pretty battered. Some of you were battered.
Alright.
You had a busy day yesterday. Right? Shall the party make their way over to Lumbridge Castle?
Indeed.
Indubitably.
Indubitably.
You make your way out of the inn and through the streets of Lumbridge, and the castle, visible from like every part of Lumbridge. It's pretty tall, and it's surrounded by like a wall, and you go into the wall and then the courtyard, and you are a little mystified at what you see, because in the courtyard there is this. The first thing you notice is it's humanoid, but you can't quite put your finger on what creature this is. It's nothing you've ever seen before. It's like covered in like rocks, and it is eating grass.
Can I do what check would that even be?
You could probably make a perception check or an animal handling check of your choice if you want to try to just ascertain what like creature this is.
1 second. Perception would be wisdom. Animal handling would be what? Wisdom
also
as
wisdom.
well?
Wisdom, yep.
I think it's also wisdom.
Mhm.
Interesting. Okay, so let's roll a d20.
You're all kind of looking at this creature, so you're all free to roll if you want to.
Okay.
All right,
Okay,
and oink. I got a 17 plus a 3, so I got the 20.
I got
I
a
got-
20.
I got a nat 20
I got another nat
plus
20.
2, so
Plus
that's
2.
plus 2 total
All right.
Wow.
on perception.
Apparently, we all know what this thing is.
What'd
In
you
your-
So
say,
yeah, I got a
Wallace?
15.
In your travels across the more human parts of Gillinor Roy, you could swear that you remember going to Berthorpe at one point, and there's quite a problem of there's a persistent problem of mountain trolls up there, and you could swear, while you've never seen one in person, you could swear that this creature you're looking at fits the description of a mountain troll, and it's a little confusing because you would think that this creature would be hostile, but it's just eating grass in your face right now.
Great.
Is it like? I'm sorry. Is it like? I missed this part. Is it like on 4 legs or 2?
It's a humanoid. It walks on 2 legs.
Ah,
It's like covered in rocks. It has a face. It has beady green eyes. The eyes are very small, and it's a little taller than most of you. Not Lagoon, obviously. It's about 6 feet tall.
Here, I relay the. That's a
I'll
mountain
walk up
giant.
to it and just
Yep.
go
Since
over
I'm-
to one of its legs and just knock on it and just go knock knock.
Knock knock.
How's it going?
Since
Yeah.
I'm from Berthorpe, would I know this to begin with?
I don't
I don't have
Huh?
any relation to that, right?
No.
Yeah.
This is a creature none of you have ever seen. But Jem, you've heard of this creature, and you could ascertain, and then Roy also told you this is probably a mountain troll. Zero, you knock on this creature's legs, and you immediately feel like a reception. You're knocking on actual rock right now.
Yeah.
You pull your hand back, and the troll, he kind of has you in his line of sight, but now he faces towards you, and you and the party, and while he's still eating grass, says, "Hey, what are you doing?"
Why such big rocks you have?
"Why rock I have? Why rock in my skin?"
I see.
"Yeah."
You're very well armored,
"Oh yeah."
just like me. Maybe better.
"Really?"
What's your name?
"My name? Uh huh." He looks into the sky for 20 seconds. "I'm Rogan Blah."
You broke
He,
up when you said
nods
that.
his
Say
head.
what?
What'd you say?
I said you broke up when you broke up for me when you said that. What did you say? I'm sorry.
"My name is Amru Blah."
Amru Blah. Okay. Nice to meet you. I am Zero. The one, the only.
"I know."
Could you spell out your name? I'm so sorry. I speak up. I didn't quite get that. Can you say the letters one by one for me?
There's no way this creature can spell out his name.
I knew that
No way.
response was coming.
Got
It
him.
is impossible.
It is impossible.
Okay.
Can I teach him to write? No, I'm just kidding.
Slowly for me. I'm not the brightest. How do you say your name?
Uh,
Uh,
Blah.
ma, ba.
Bubba.
Mubba.
The troll
Bubba.
physically
Go.
smiles as you finish sounding it out.
Thank you.
Beady
Sorry,
green eyes.
I'm a little slow. I want to make sure I know your name.
Uh,
What are you doing in the courtyard? I'm so sorry to ask. Where, how?
I keep it clean. He continues eating grass.
Oh my
Your
god,
face.
it's a fucking lawnmower. I'm walking by. Where's the Duke at?
Bye.
Bye.
Is
Has he
he
always been
holding
here?
anything?
What are you asking, Colin?
Has he always been here? Would we have known? Would I know? Like, has he
Mm,
been in this courtyard?
you've been in the courtyard before, but you must have missed him before.
How do I miss a 6 foot tall man made of rock?
Well, the
eating
courtyard
grass?
surrounds the castle. You could have been in the back while you're
Oh.
making your way like through the front.
Okay. Okay. God
Right.
damn.
Does the party follow after Roy going into the Lumbridge Castle?
Yeah, I do at least.
Yep. Okay. Yeah, the party. You all head in through the big doors, and you're greeted by a huge hall, which you've been here before as you've spoken to Sigmund, and it seems a little familiar to you, Royston, as you've been here before years ago. And the hall is giant, enormous. There's a huge, long table, like a banquet table, and then past that, still on a straight line, there's like some furniture, and at the end of the wall, there's a fireplace. And there's some rooms that open off to the left and the right, and you can see like a stairwell. And over by the fireplace stands the Duke and Sigmund. And the Duke notices the party and tails them over. Over here, over here. It's so nice to put a face to the names. Oh, that's a pleasant surprise. It's Royston Darkboon. How it's been some time.
It's been some time, my friend. How have you been?
Well, I've been fine. Lumbridge has been a little better, as I'm sure you could tell. There is a lack of guards at the moment, but don't you worry. We have we had a detachment of guards going to secure the other side of the bridge, and that is doing a-okay right now.
Love
Are you
to
telling
hear
us
it.
that we need to run a recruitment program for more guards?
Ah, nonsense. I couldn't.
Well, thank goodness.
No. I would
What
never.
happened? What happened to your numbers? It's definitely a lot smaller than I
Probably
remember.
goblins?
Well,
Like, come on.
officially, that's under investigation. But
Now,
Yeah,
between
but-
me and you,
between me and you, and the adventurers that are helping us clean up around here, I don't know. I really don't know. There should be more able-bodied people to join the guards, but there are not.
Are we going to be investigating that today?
No, you will not.
Ah, I see.
You will not.
So what would you have us do today?
Straight to business, of course.
Indeed. I can't
Okay.
get out.
Well, but before that, allow me to thank you for dealing with the goblins across the other side of the bridge, and dealing with Blork. Sigmund was telling me about it, and thank you for that. And now we can move on. And at this point, Sigmund has been at his side, attentively paying attention, and all of a sudden, the guard like walks up to him, and Sigmund just has like a face of exasperation, like, "Are you serious?" And he goes out the way he came, and the Duke is kind of just doesn't pay it any mind, as if this happens regularly, and he closes this door like, "Anyway, I need you to investigate the disturbance in the cellars." And
is the wine okay?
the wine. Well, I'd hope the wine is okay. I've been drinking it all day.
Haven't
Is it
changed a bit, have
okay?
ya?
Well, I gotta keep myself sane somehow. Yeah, their head chef says he might have seen something down there, and I had some guards check it out, but there's not much going on there immediately, but there's something down there, probably. The head chef knows more if you want to speak to him about it. And the cellar, by the way, is under the kitchen, so you'll
It's on
probably
the
run
way.
into him anyway. Yeah. Whatever's down there, yeah, deal with it, or find out what's happening down there, because it's whatever the head chef was saying. It was pretty strange. And at this moment, Sigmund walks back in and takes his place next to the Duke Horatio, and Sigmund says to the Duke, "Sir, the thing is eating rocks, and the guards aren't sure what they should do again." And the Duke says, "It's not a thing. It's..." And he
It's
is like,
Ahamba!
Pretty sure you just said it wrong.
the Duke just doesn't understand what doesn't. Yeah, as Royce does, and then Sigmund says, "I don't even know why you bother to keep it around." And the Duke says, "It has a name, you know." And Sigmund walks out of the room, rolling his eyes. "I'm sorry about that," the Duke says. "It's yeah,
Hey,
business."
really quickly, my memory sucks. What did he say his name was?
You're talking to Duke Horatio, which is like the
No, the
ruler of
troll.
Willbridge.
The
The
troll,
trolls.
or the mountain. What was his name again?
You distinctly recall him saying "Ahamagaba," except maybe a little slower. But the Duke might know more about it. You would hope. He runs the place.
Yeah.
He did say it has a name, so I'm hoping he didn't even see the actual name.
Are you asking the Duke?
I'm gonna ask him. So we saw your friend. He's new to my knowledge.
Mm.
I tried to get his name, but I don't think I got it right. Could you clarify his name for me?
Oh well, his name. He's kind of like looking for something to distract his eyes and his hands right now, and like grabs a glass of wine that was on the table, and he like sits down on some furniture. Yeah. Well. Okay. We'll start with this. Do you know how trolls are named?
No, please enlighten me.
Trolls are named after the first thing they attempt to eat, I recall. So
I see.
yeah, there's troll. I mean, I haven't met any trolls other than the one outside, but some of them have been named Dad, or my arm, or some silly stuff like that. But the one outside has a like doesn't continue the thought. And it says, well, he's named after a famous adventurer, a great friend of mine.
How's the Duke's wine looking? Is it looking a little low? And if it is there like a pitcher of wine nearby that I can top him up with?
Yeah, he's taken a couple draughts by now, and it's and there is not exactly a pitcher of wine, but there is a glass of wine. Do you do that? Do you top up his glass?
Yeah, I top him up,
Quote.
and then
Thank you.
and then I'd like to sit next to him, just hand around his back, and it's like, "You doing okay, buddy?"
Oh, I'm doing okay. It's yeah, I don't know. Sigmund has been complaining about the poor boy outside over and over.
Again, I didn't quite catch the poor boy's name.
Well, he's named after a famous adventurer, as he has attempted to eat this adventure when he was just a lad. And the name is while I respect the man very much, is not the most conventional name. It's I don't know if you really want to know it.
I would love to know it.
Roll persuasion.
Guys, a friend here.
Oh, roll persuasion. Oh, I'm good at this. That's
can
a
roll.
mod. That's a mod 24.
Call the
I
fire
suppose it
with
wouldn't hurt to tell you. The name, his name, is I'm Acrobot.
Yes.
Damn it! I get it. I get it from looking at
dude
that
just
on my
like
phone.
stares deadpan into the wall, and he's like, I can't believe. Just in his head, he's like, I can't believe this.
I'm Macrobot. Someone please explain this to
Okay.
me.
Colin's RuneScape name is I am Macrobot, and it's a horrendous name. Or, I mean,
Because
great.
my original account got banned for botting
botting.
because it got hacked, and someone botted on it for 1 day. I noticed it for 1 day. Like I got locked out, couldn't change my password for 1 day. Emailed them that day trying to get it all resolved. Next day I get back my account and they're like, "Yeah, you bought it." And I'm like, I didn't bot at all. But you can clearly see the day in the email said it was a whole mess. So then my new name was I'm Macrobot.
Anyway, after the Duke says that, he
I'm
kind of stares.
Acrobot.
I am Macrobot. That is the name
Oh, I
of
am
the troll.
Macrobot. Got it.
That is the name of the troll, and the famous adventure that the troll's named after. And after the Duke says that, he kind of stares deadpan at a wall for like 20 seconds, and then he gets up and he says, I must take my leave. Go investigate the cellar. And he goes upstairs. I bid you adieu.
So Colin's dead? Colin's character's dead?
No.
Oh,
it's
it just got
troll's
attempted to eat.
first attempted meal. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't think I've ever
Wow.
fought mountain trolls.
Doesn't matter.
You're a famous adventurer in this world. Colin.
Now you have.
Oh my god, that's right.
Who said you
I need to
fought any
level up more.
trolls? What you've done is you've raised a troll.
What
Oh my
you've done is raised
God.
one.
That's more impressive.
You raised a troll, and then you went to Duke Horatio, and you're like, I don't want to deal with this.
Yeah.
Take Junior.
Duke Horatio the bro.
Duke Horatio the bro.
He is a
Maybe
bro.
maybe there was some favors exchange. Who knows? Anyway,
Duke
the kitchen is
Horatio.
like an open room adjacent.
Are they cooking right now? Are they doing any prep work? Is
You
there
don't
anything
smell
that
anything.
smells good? Oh.
No. You don't smell anything. But you do hear some movement in there, so there's someone in there.
I am going to. My character is getting impatient with all the talk, so he's just gonna run into the kitchen and just attempt to run right down into the cellar. Like, screw this! I don't need to talk to anyone. I got my spells.
You run through the kitchen, and you spot a trap door on the ground, blending in, kind of not. It's definitely spottable through the tiling. And do you throw it open and go down?
I throw it open, yell YOLO, and drop down. Just drop down.
You drop down as you're running past a man with a chef's hat. What do you do? What do you do? And that's all that he managed to get out before you get down. And your party presumably trails behind you.
True, man, but I'm definitely gonna stop to talk to the chef.
And the chef is just like, what? And he like stands over the trapdoor, like he's like hands it over his head, like, oh my god, what was that? What was that? He like looks towards you.
That was Zero.
Okay.
A lovable gnome. Gotta love them gnomes.
Right. Yeah.
Duke sent us in. Deal with whatever you saw.
Oh, okay. That's what this is
So,
about.
yeah.
Okay.
He's
Oh,
a little
and
to
honest-
the business.
Yeah. Okay.
Start heading down to the basement.
You starting down in the base. You don't want to talk.
Yeah.
Okay.
I gotta make sure Zero's okay, alright?
Okay. And he's kind of like,
give me just a second.
I walk over the trap hole and cast light down the hole.
yeah, it's a lot darker down there.
Yeah, I
there's,
cast light at the
hardly any
bottom.
down there. Yeah.
But
And,
my
I
dark
can't-
vision, bruh.
Same. Actually, I don't think I have dark.
was that Zero?
Yeah, no, I have dark vision.
I'm looking to see something really quick. I can't remember. Oh, okay. What have we leveled up yet? By the way.
Nope. You're
No,
still
we're
level 3.
back.
Okay, we're still level 3. How long does this last?
How long does it? I don't know.
Okay, fairy fire it is.
What does that do? It's like,
Uh,
is that an area? You're
Each
lighting up?
object in a 20-foot cube within range is outlined in blue, green, or violet light, your choice. Any creature in the area where when the spell is cast is also outlined in light if it fails a dexterity saving throw.
Just so you know, the bottom of the ladder is already pretty well lit, as Time the
Oh.
Wizard has cast a light down there.
Okay, never mind then. Fine.
Yeah, and what you see down there is like a bunch of dust and cobwebs, and you see some
Gotcha.
wine, but you don't get much more than that. The chef, talking primarily to the rest of the party now.
I'm gonna go around and look at the wine.
Yeah, you do that, and the chef says,
Which I
"Last night, I go to check in the cellar, and it's where we store the extra foods. And I look at the wall, and I see the thing stare back at me. And but I scared. I scramble up the ladder and get to the guard, and then they tell me that the thing is not there, but the hole at the wall is still there. But I swear, I see the goblin stare back at me. That was what I see the last night.
So it was a goblin you saw stare back at you.
I think so.
What
But
makes you think it was
it's
a
kind of
goblin?
strange. The goblin it would attack me, but I don't know anymore. He seemed scared of me, like I scared of him.
Weird. And you just one set of eyes?
Yes. It don't want to set the eyes. The eyes are huge.
Huge eyes. Did you see any limbs, any claws, any
No, just the eyes. Just
what
the
color were
eyes.
the eyes?
Mm, the eyes were white. The eyes were white. It's kind of like just the normal eyes.
But just white.
That's what I noticed in the dark. Is the darker down there?
Lovely. Lovely. And where are you from, by the way?
Where am I from? I live in Longbridge all my life, but my parents come from south of Falador. I live in the farm. They live in the farm there.
Got it.
I've been cooking for the Duke for a year. My name is Vincent.
Vincent. All right. Is there anything else you can tell us before we?
Meanwhile, I'm down in the cellar looking at the wine, just belting out the song. I don't remember even the whole song, but just when your eyes open wide as a pizza pie, that's amore. Just looking at the wine.
No, I think I just hope you take care of the thing down there. I just think it's strange. If the goblin they would attack me. Like there's a room to go through that chased me, but he did not. He back away like I did.
So probably not a goblin. But we'll go check out for you. We'll check it out.
I thought it was goblin, but I don't know.
Maybe it's the Royal Mole Authority.
Okay.
Oh God.
You go down into the cellar,
We.
and the bottom of the cellar is pretty well lit. But the light is kind of just the bottom of the cellar, where the ladder is, and then a little bit across from her. It's a little more dark, and you can make out with your eyes barely there is a hole in the wall.
Hey guys, look over here. I found a 50-year aged wine. Man, he had some good shit down here. Who would have thunk? Not that it helps me, but sorry, I get excited about these things. What were we doing?
You're
Silence. I'm silent.
No, okay. Oh, fine.
everyone make a perception check.
Oh no.
It's not.
Yeah, I agree, Phil. It's not.
I didn't see it. Whatever it is.
Well, it's time for my passive perception to kick in of a 10.
1 second. I really should have taken perception. Oh well. So I still add my perception to. Okay, so that's mod 16.
I've got an 8.
What?
Okay.
Should be.
I'm not even gonna talk about mine. Not worth it.
Yeah, it wasn't too difficult. That was just for all of you. Most of you notice that you get a good bearing for the room, and you see the hole in the wall, and that it's about big enough for for a human to fit through.
Someone exclaims, "There's a hole in the wall." Phil goes, "What hole?"
A hole in
Very
the
much.
wall. Charge! I go right into the hole.
You guys see the hole now.
You definitely see the hole after Zero manages to slip through it, as it's quite small.
And well, I'm going to I'm going to go ahead and just cast Fairy Fire while I'm running in there just for shits and giggles.
Unlike the
Mainly
other
because
side
I
of the
just
wall.
want to. I get to the other side of the wall and I just want to see everything light up, so I cast Fairy Fire.
Yeah, it's definitely visible now, and a little bit is lit on the other side as well. And as you squeeze through, you see that there is definitely a cave around, and it's been like dug through to eventually reach the cellar wall. And yeah, that is just what you see. It is a cave, and the cave goes deeper and deeper. Does the party follow Zero?
Ooh.
And
To the cheese caves? Hell yeah, I
into the
follow.
cheese caves.
To it we go.
All of you managed to get through except one
Wait.
person,
Yeah. How am I gonna get through there?
Lagoon, and you cannot. With the space there, you cannot fit through.
Okay. Can I smash my axe against it? Try to make it bigger?
Yeah, make an athletics check.
Athletics. Oh yeah, I'm good with this one. 15. 15.
15. Yeah, you pretty easily managed to clear away some extra of the bricks that were bordering the cellar wall, and now you have a sizable enough hole for you to fit through.
Okay.
And you managed to get through, and now the party is able to see this like cave tunnel. It's not huge, but it's tall enough. No, it's not actually that tall. This cave is maybe about 6 feet tall. So some of the taller of you are like bending your knees a little bit, and Lagoon, you are definitely like crouching.
Okay.
To try and get through this. Yeah, as you're going through, you could swear you heard a squeak ahead of you, but you don't notice anything.
Does that sound like a mouse? You guys
Are
hear
you
that?
saying that out loud?
Yeah.
What did you say?
Does it sound like a mouse? What was that squeak, guys?
Not the fucking rats again. I thought we already dealt
Not
with
the
this.
rats. Oh
The
my.
giant rat?
Yeah, as you say that, you see a figure appear out of the darkness in front of you, and this figure the first thing you notice is that this creature has two tennis ball sized eyeballs. Eyes are huge, and the next thing you think is this appears to be a goblin in anatomy. But then you think to yourself, that can't be right, because this creature's skin is gray and white. And the hunch on its back is not quite as hunched. and he stands. This creature stands about as tall as you, maybe like 5.5 feet tall, and he makes himself known to your presence, and he says, hello, friend, stay hand."
Are you asking us to stay our hands, or is your name Stay Hand?
Oh. He like takes like a second to process what you're saying. I'm Mistag.
He's what?
Miss Tag?
Mistag. Mistag. I'm asking you to stay your hand. Don't hurt me, please.
Where'd you come from?
I came from. He like turns around back there, and the cave goes on way further. You cannot see.
Just pitch
how
black.
far.
Okay.
It's just pitch black. I'm from Dorgish Khan.
Do you live down here?
Ooh.
Yeah, of course I.
Zero's gonna start wandering back further and further into the cave in search of more wine bottles.
The cheese caves.
You're wandering back toward the cellar.
No, I'm wandering back past this guy down farther into the caves in hopes that someone hid some wine down here.
You're just like walking past Mistag, and
I don't know why I'm so fascinated with wine, but I just want to find all of the Duke's wine.
Mistag like cranes his neck, and he kind of like steps away from you, like a little nervous. Like, anyway, yeah, please don't hurt me. Hello, I'm from Dorgish Khan. Where are you from?
That hole that I'm assuming you made?
Well, it wasn't me exactly, but my people made that hole. It was an accident. I really I on behalf. I've been posted here to tell you if someone ever came, one of your people, please do not attack us. Please don't.
That seems very simple and nice. Why a hole in the wall, though?
Okay. Well, my people, we live completely. Do you also live underground? I would hope so.
Not by choice.
What is that supposed to mean?
Don't worry about it.
Oh, what the?
Okay. Anyway, my people have been living under here for thousands of years, and as there's only one thing to do when you're underground is mine. We've been mining in a direction, and we just happened to stumble across some weird rocks, and they just so happen to be your place there. I don't even know what to call it. And one of my people say they saw in one of your people there.
Yes, that
A
matches
human?
our report. Yes, that was a human.
Okay. Well, I can't help but say I'm enthralled that you're not hostile. So thank you.
By the way, how far have I walked during this conversation into the damp dark caves?
You're walking, and you have not found any wine so far, and there's just no wine to be seen. You're kind of just wandering in the dark, and it is so dark you're kind of stumbling into walls right now.
Fantastic. Continue.
We don't come arm swinging unless someone is also arm swinging. So.
Oh well, the Dorgashoon would never. Okay. Well, I have been instructed to. It is my hope to maybe bring you back, but of course I would understand if you would need to talk to your people first.
We've got full autonomy here to do what we need to do.
Oh, that's good.
Zero has turned around, just making his way back. Continue.
Okay. Well, you're very forthcoming with your trust. That's good.
I didn't like the way you said that. Can I insight check that?
Yeah.
Mm, That's a 9.
Mm,
Ouch.
you're unable to discern what he meant by that.
Is
You
there
want
any
us
chance
to-
I know anything about the race of people he is?
You may attempt to make a history check. This
Oh wait, I think I'm good
exceedingly
at history.
difficult. This is exceedingly difficult.
18.
The anatomy kind of matches up to a goblin, but you ultimately don't know.
Damn.
What was the roll on that?
18.
Up. And you're trying to identify what
What race this creature is.
it was a nature check?
It was a history
History.
check.
History.
No one's asked this guy, by the way. You haven't asked Mistag what race he is.
Oh, I thought he.
I have
He
a
said he's
That
21.
seems rude.
He's from Dorgish Khan, and he's a person of the Dorgish Shun.
I got a 21 check.
You get to be about the same thing, but from his features, you can tell that this creature has been accustomed to living underground, and its giant eyes are made for seeing in the dark. But this creature is... You've never heard of this creature. Anywhere. And Mistag says to you, so what are we doing here? Should I take you back to Dorgish Khan? Only if you want to.
I mean, we're mainly just concerned with getting this hole fixed.
Oh, I can maybe fix that for you. I can't promise we'll put it the same way it was. We don't even recognize what architecture that was.
I'm sure there could be some artistic freedom. It's just a wall.
Oh, okay. That's funny you say that. Dorgish Khan is a little bit more strict with it. It's architecture.
Really?
Yeah.
How so?
Dorgish
What do you
Khan
mean by
is
that?
beautiful. Oh, what was that?
What do you mean by that? What do you mean it's strict with that?
Dorgish Khan is beautiful. I mean, it's the only city I've ever known in my life, but compared to some of the stuff in the caves, and including your wall there, I didn't mean to insult you.
Oh yeah,
sorry.
that's it. That's like that wall. We didn't realize there was anyone was down. That's not what we show people. It's a lot nicer upstairs. If we'd like to come upstairs.
Oh, yeah, you want me to come upstairs?
If you would like to see our beautiful city.
Make a persuasion check.
Ooh. Ooh. I like these. I'm good at these.
In the meantime, I've finally reached back to the party, and I'm.
Mod 25.
Oh wow.
Zero, you found no wine.
Yeah, no, but I'm just kind of talking to myself. You know, I met a guy like me once. He told me about another guy he had
like
heard.
me one.
No, a guy like me once. Yeah, man, he told me about a cave he went into and some underground beads, and apparently they were big and they dug. I'm just glad I didn't meet those things here. Apparently it's called musty. Had claws. Oh, anyways, guys, what I miss?
Dude, fucking Zero has ADHD.
I
Zero's
love
a
it.
serious case of it.
Sort of.
Right. You're on your mod 25. You are trying to tell Mistag to accompany you to the surface. Is what you were saying to him?
Yeah, at least like get him upstairs and see the nice like castle at the most, even if it doesn't go outside.
Mod 25. What is that, nat? Is that nat 19?
That is a nat 18, yes.
Okay. Sure. I'll take a look at some of the... I'm sure it's a lot more beautiful upstairs than it is
He's gonna go blind.
down here.
How
Lovely.
really quickly can I make a check to see if I realize that we should probably get him some, I don't know, something to help shield his eyes because it's gonna be really freaking bright.
You could probably you're able to tell that just by looking
Okay.
at his eyes.
Gotcha. Just be like, before we take him upstairs though, it's bright up there. We should probably, not blind him accidentally.
Well, blind me.
It's very
What-
bright.
There's a lot
What are
more
you gonna do
light.
to me?
Nothing. There's just a lot more light up there than there is down here. That's you see how our eyes are small? That's because we have a lot more light. We're used to that. We're not used to this. We can barely see anything in this light level.
What, you can't see?
Have you
Oh,
ever heard
not
of
one
the
bit.
sun?
I have dark vision. I can see.
Why do you
Can't
think I
see
was
shit.
going down the tunnel running into the walls?
I don't know. I
And
just
I-
they were maybe wasted.
Nah. I don't.
Oh, do
I'm
you
a
guys
construct. I
have-
can't get wasted.
You
Sadly.
guys have liquor where you're from?
Ooh, yeah, we got some. We have some of those things to get us drunk.
What do you brew? What is it you make?
Frog.
Hmm.
Frog?
Most
Yeah,
things in
dude.
Dorgish Con are frog flavored.
Oh.
Frog like the amphibian.
Oh no.
He
ever had a frog
like
bunwich?
stupid.
Oh no. I think I
we
figured out where
don't-
this is going.
We don't eat frog
Why not?
because we have cows.
As you make your way to the cellar and he's kind of following you, making conversation. It's like, a what?
So it's like a frog, but it's a
Okay.
lot bigger. It doesn't go in the water, and it eats grass. You don't know what grass is.
Mm,
You tried.
this doesn't sound like a frog anymore. I'll be
Uh,
honest.
Really
It
not.
isn't. It
It's
isn't.
not. It's not at all. I'm sorry, but I didn't know what else to. I don't know what you do know, so I try to take what you did know and make it bigger.
Anyway, you
It's
make
an
your way.
animal we eat.
Okay. You make your way into the cellar and you get to the ladder. Start making your way up. You use this to go up.
Yeah, this is very primitive and like just not the nicest. This is
In Dorgish Con, we have something called stairs.
we also have stairs, just not to this.
You just have
Um,
this thing. Okay.
Yeah,
ladder.
they cheaped out in this section, I guess. I'm so sorry you're seeing us at our worst.
I mean,
Ladder.
all right. You go
That's
up
what
the
I'm
ladder.
saying.
What the hell, man?
You go up the
Why
ladder.
is he dissing our ladder?
Mistag, a little bewildered by this ladder thing, eventually manages to get up it. And the party goes up the cellar, and Vincent turns his head and all the commotion, like, "Oh, you're back so soon! And he sees Mistag climb the ladder. He like runs out of the room. See this creature.
Hey,
Don't mind
Vincent,
him, he's
it's
an idiot.
Don't mind
okay.
him.
He is out.
Vinny,
He's gone.
look, it's alright, buddy.
He is gone. He is gone.
I'm gonna go chase after Vincent. No, wait, Vincent, come back! I want you to meet a friend. You'll like him.
You kind of like chase Vincent around, and someone pops their head in to the room, and you all turn your head.
I'm sorry that I just
Um,
have the image.
Yeah,
Sorry,
you all
go
turn
ahead.
your head to this person popping into the room, and it is the Duke, and he shouts, "What is the meaning of this?" And he catches Zero's attention and Vincent the chef's attention, and everyone inside the chef's room, and everyone stops in their tracks, and he fixes his eyes on Mistag, and he goes, "What in Saradomin is that?"
It's more like,
This-
who is this?
Yes, this is
So-
Mistag.
Okay.
He's from the great city of Dorgish Khan.
Dorgish
and
Khan.
Yes, and we figured out what happened with the wall thing. It was It was a mining accident,
Okay.
and we're just showing Mistag here a very friendly tour of the castle before we go back and take a little tour of Dorgish Khan.
What is Dorgish Khan? Where is Dorgish Khan?
I think
I
it's
look
underground.
at Mistag.
That would
And
be my guess.
You look at Mistag, and Mistag says, "Oh, if I may, sir." And the Duke like nods at him. Dorgish Khan is just like a 30-minute walk from here. And the Duke is kind of doesn't understand what he just heard. 30-minute
It's
walk.
yeah, it's the cave. There's cave systems down there. That's how they actually burst into the cellar. But I
The
tried
Duke
walking
upon
down there.
the
it's
Duke
really
upon
dark.
hearing this, you say caves and connects it together, makes the most like estranged face you've ever seen him make. Like there's there's the people under Lumbridge. What?
There is.
Well,
Looks that way. We're gonna check it out after we give him a quick tour of this, and we'll have a full report on your desk for tomorrow. You don't gotta worry about it.
Not to worry about it. You've just brought this Mistag here into our kitchen, and now you tell me there is a whole city under Lumbridge. I've been here my entire life.
Have you ever been underground, sir?
No. Why would I?
Well then, how would you know there's an underground city?
I wouldn't. But how have we never discovered this? I
We
don't
just
know.
have. We just have.
Whatever.
I
Okay.
mean, are there any mining operations around here?
No, we don't. Our
That's-
mining is done in the swamp to the south, but it's mostly a surface mine. It's
Yeah,
not
that's
really
probably why we haven't found anything. And I would say those caves go deep enough. You're not gonna fall into one by accident. It's
Anyway.
dark as crap in there.
The Duke says in a bit of a hushed tone to the party, away from Mistag, says, "Look, we can't afford. I mean, it's in Lumbridge's best interest to make peace with these Mistags down here.
Yeah, I don't know what the race is called. They were pretty adamant about us not hurting them, so I don't think they're gonna hurt us. So I think we're good on the peace terms. So that's why I'm giving the tour, and then we'll go take the tour.
Okay. I don't want to go down there, so just
Yeah, we're handling it.
bring an ambassador. This guy, look, no offense to Mistag here, but kind of looks like a schmuck. Bring an ambassador, and we'll have a dinner. We'll have agreements for peace treaty talks. I need to drink this off, and he walks out of the room.
Well, guys, looks like not only do we need to get an ambassador, I think we should figure out what their cuisine is, because I don't know if the Duke's gonna quite wrap his head around the different cuisine.
Frog.
Something to do with frogs. There's a river nearby. I'm sure we'll figure it out.
Mistag pops into the conversation. Frog? Oh, we eat more than just frog. We eat let's see what we call it. You call it kelp or seaweed.
Okay. Yeah, we do partake in that up here as well.
Oh, it's good.
Makes
Well,
nice.
that was
sheep wool.
that was a little scary. Who was that? That just
Oh, that was our wonderful Duke, Horatio of Lumbridge. He was the one in charge of
Okay.
this city.
okay.
I'd call him over town, but yeah.
Okay. Well, this is quite the interesting. He only now just gets the chance to marvel at his surroundings. And he kind of peeks his head into the large, long hall, and he says, "Wow, this is different from Dorgish Khan."
I mean,
Culture
it's
is
an underground
wonderful.
city. I could see that.
Do you like what you see, Miss Tag?
Well, I would say that Dorgish Khan is a lot more homey, but it's different. I've never experienced anything like this, and I don't think any other cave goblin has experienced anything like this in their life. Not for thousands of
Oh,
years.
got it. Cave Gull.
Yeah, he does let that slip.
Well, I would. Do we just want to take them on the whole tour, guys? Do we just want to show them this and go?
Well, let's ask him. He might not want to see too much more. He might want to show us, the city. And if he's not the ambassador, then maybe we should find the ambassador sooner than later. I'm disappointed because there was nothing to fight, but it's okay. It's fine. I'll reserve that for the orcs and those darn cultists. So, Miss Tag, what do you want to do?
What do I want to do? Well, this architecture is certainly interesting. Although I don't really see where your cave ceiling is.
Yeah, about that.
Oh.
Let me come with me. I could show you something real interesting. I think you'll
Oh,
find this very
no.
interesting.
Okay.
To the courtyard we go.
Not out exactly to the courtyard. You're gonna have to really shield your eyes. It's like 1 or 2 in the afternoon, right?
My 1 or 2 in the what?
It's like 1 or 2 in the afternoon, right?
What's that? Oh, it is that time, but Mistag does not understand.
No, I wasn't saying that to him. I was just asking. It's basically the sun is like still really overhead.
It is definitely blazing in the sky.
Look. There's gonna be a lot of light when you get out there, so just prepare for that.
Okay, I can prepare for that. I've been around a couple torches in my life. You take him outside, and he
Well, okay.
freezes. He like moves his hand around in front of him, and he cannot. What am I looking at?
Hold on
Outside.
1 sec. Wait, is he does he seem blinded or?
He's blinded.
Hold on 1 second. I'm gonna grab his hand and kind of just move him back into the castle.
You move him back in, and his eyes slowly adjust to the different lighting. It's like, how do you even live out there? Do you live out there? You live in caves like us, right?
No.
No, the sun is our friend. That's why we have these tiny eyes.
The sun.
That's
Yeah.
the thing that was really bright. Yeah.
Thing that was really bright. It was everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's like a million torches all in one. It's a lot.
All in one.
Yep.
I don't even know how to imagine that. He points to one of the sconces on the walls, like, that's a torch right there. But I don't understand. You can't comprehend it.
Yeah, the long and the short is for us. There's the open, the outside as we call it, and it doesn't have a ceiling. And then underground where you live, in the caves, we call that the underground, or we call it underground, and that's where you're surrounded by a rock. But yeah, it's I could see that if you live underground your whole life, this would be quite a shock.
Yeah, it's
But
a blinding shock.
yeah, and this is also why our architecture is a little bit different, because we don't we build our things above ground, so we just kind of have to make it stand on its own.
Okay. Anyway, I don't want to go out.
Yeah, no,
there
it's
again.
probably not the greatest thing.
Shall we make our way?
Maybe
to
at night
Marsh?
when it's actually dark out.
Yeah.
That's a good point.
Nighttime would have been better.
What do you mean?
Right.
Well, the
So
sun sets sometimes and it disappears for like 12 hours a day.
Okay.
so there's a time of the day and when most people are awake and the
he's
sun's out.
lost.
The torch,
but
those
then-
thousands of torches in the skies, it's a torch. The torch will run out eventually. The torch runs out every day,
Yeah, you
and
replace
then
it.
and then it takes a lot. There's so many. It takes so long to replace it that it's probably a few hours without the torches lit, and then the torches get lit again. That's what we call it, day and night. Oh,
Okay.
no one. The world Nate.
Nature
It just kind of happens. No one physically does it. It just kind of happens.
He's just mystified near this.
One of the gods.
Yeah. Magic. It's magic, and then I produce. I'd like to just hold a firebolt in my hand.
Oh,
Magic.
oh, yeah. We have magic too. That's good.
The sun looks like this, but bigger.
Okay. Anyway, shall I take you all to Dorgish Khan?
Sure, let's go. I can't wait to see this. One question though, since we have a lot of trouble seeing in the caves because we're used to this light level, do you mind if we like bring torches with us?
Oh, it's
Or
fine.
do you
Yeah,
have
it's
okay?
okay.
Can we bring the
Um,
big torch?
Dorgish Khan
Can we
is
bring the
nowhere
big
near
torch?
Dorgish Khan is a lot dimmer than this, but it's okay if you bring torches. We're mostly used to the light of torches.
Cool.
And,
I don't want to run into walls again.
Yeah,
Question.
I think I have a dent.
You have torches.
Okay,
What are they made out of?
I don't have torches on me. Oh, it's made of a black substance.
Oh, like all the way. There's like what? How do you? Is it all one material that you hold, or?
Well, it's a bone handle, and then it's covered in a black substance that we find from water. Tar,
Okay.
I believe.
Of course, I was
Fine,
thinking
got
coal.
it.
And we also use coal, I think it's called, in common.
All sounds about right. Okay, just curious.
You, the party collects torches off the Lumbridge walls. Sigmund will probably replace them, and you
Probably.
venture down into the cellar and through the cave, and Mistag guides you through. And as you're heading through there, everyone make a perception check.
Oh, wow, I might see it this time.
I got 10.
20.
Got
Come
another
on.
9.
On 20.
This is perception.
Perception.
I got a mod
17.
20.
So nat 17.
Who rolled lowest? 10.
Oh, I rolled a.
It's a 9, right, Phone?
9, yeah.
The party sees something on the ground, but before they could point it out, you trip over this object, Roy, and you quickly regain your footing. And now everyone's staring, looking at this object on the ground. It appears to be made of metal, and one of you picks it up, I assume. It's not. It kind of fits in your hand, and it's a triangle shape with a shape inside of it. I posted it in D&D chat. That is this object on the ground.
Can I try to identify it?
What do you mean by that? Like,
See if I recognize it whatsoever. Any symbols on it, or well, I guess see if I recognize either the material or what symbols are on it, and or.
No, there is nothing on this that looks familiar.
Can we
Yes.
ask Mr. about it?
Yeah, you can ask Mistag, do you?
Yeah.
Oh, Mistag, he kind of notices that Roy tripped and looks behind and is like, you ask him what this object is that you're holding. And Mistag says he's kind of taken aback, and he kind of like puts his hand to his head like, oh my goodness, I can't believe this. And he kind of snatches it from your hand and looks at it a little closer. This is an old piece of history. It's you get a better look at it. It's kind of like as if it's attached to. It's supposed to be attached to a shield, but it is like completely rusted. This thing, and Mistake says, "Why, this must be at least a couple thousand years old. It's a remnant from when the cave goblins first retreated into the caves, away from Bandos's influence." And you hear like a bit of venom in his voice when he says Bandos.
Hmm.
It's,
Hey, didn't we? Is it just me, or did? Oh wait, what was the giant stand again?
Lagoon.
Was it just me, or did Lagoon pick up a Bandos halter earlier, like yesterday? Like, didn't we find that?
You did. And Lagoon still has it, if Lagoon is here.
Did Lagoon make it to the basement?
Yeah, he widened the hole.
Oh, that's right.
Gary?
Hello?
Hello?
Hi.
Hi, sorry, I'm on the phone. What's up?
Oh,
Okay. I assume you're following along. Should I play in for you, or are you busy?
Just catch me up a little bit. What's going on? What do I need to do?
The party ran into a cave goblin called Mistag, and you're following him to Dorgish Khan, and you've run into a brooch on the ground. And Mistag says that it's a remnant from back when the cave goblins first escaped from Bandos's influence thousands of years ago. And the party is asking you if you still have the Bandos statue with you.
Oh yeah, I do. I take it out of my backpack and I place it on the ground.
Right, you do, and there it is. But there doesn't appear to be a similarity, from you can tell.
Can I
to the
Arcana check
brooch.
it?
Yeah. What are you Arcana checking?
The brooch.
Go
I know
ahead.
the Bando statue.
Go ahead.
Not 20.
It's not magical in nature, but you're looking at the symbol, and the symbol. I mean, Arcana is like magic.
Yeah, would you want me to do a history check then instead?
Yeah, you can. Yeah, it's not inherently magical.
22.
Okay.
Or wait. 24.
Okay.
Forgot proficiency.
Yeah, you're mostly familiar with the symbol of Bandos. He's not a very commonly worshipped god among the realms of men, but he is common among goblins and orcs. And while you haven't really heard of the cave goblins, you do get the feeling that the symbol on this brooch is a symbol that has some relevance to the very early tribes of Bandos during the God Wars thousands of years ago. And Mistag sees you examining it and elaborates, "This is the symbol of our tribe, the Cave Goblin tribe. We weren't really known as the Cave Goblins back then. It was a symbol of the Dorgashun tribe. When Bandos tried to send us to our deaths on an impossible mission, and the leader of the Dorgashun at that time decided that they wouldn't take it and retreated us underground, and that is where we have been ever since. It is quite the object, quite a miracle that you found this brooch here. Our symbol, the symbol of the Dorgashun, is a little different from this one now. It's actually this brooch, but without the symbols on the inside.
Can I just ask them, like, do you guys want this, or is it okay if I take this?
It's not something the Dorgashun would probably want to see, the symbols on the inside. So you can keep it. I don't want it.
Okay.
And I don't think any of us would want it.
So this is historic. relic of
It's a brooch of the. It's like a 3,000-year-old Dorgashun brooch, but the Dorgashun have long since abandoned the symbol on the inside.
but it's from that god. What's the name of the god?
From when they served Bandos, the god of war, big high war god. But the Dorgashun have long since cut ties with Bandos, from what you can tell from Mistag.
Mistag, what do you
Um,
know more about what that impossible mission was?
Bandos.
And why it was impossible? And why it drove your people underground and into caves?
No, I can't recall. That was thousands of years ago, and don't get me wrong, the schooling system in Dorgesh Khan is very great, but I just can't recall. That was so long ago. All I know is just the Dorgashun, and make sure you know this before you enter Dorgesh Khan. So the Dorgashun do not like Bandos. Do not bring his name up.
So maybe make sure we keep that statue in the pack
Hidden.
just in case.
Sure. You presumably Lagoon picks up the statue and puts it back in his bag, and you continue along your journey.
Or alternatively, if they don't recognize it, we could just leave it with them as a troll. But let's not do that.
All right, you as you keep going through the tunnel, you start to hear some more noise in front of you, and Mistag says, "Welcome to the Dorgish Mines."
Hey,
And
quick question.
Yep.
Do we have any idea which direction we've been heading from the castle underground?
you can make a wisdom check to attempt to find out.
Hold on one second. I need this. All right, wisdom. Would I just then add my wisdom,
Your wisdom modifier.
Okay, so that's gonna be 14. Oof.
You reckon you've probably been heading east? Probably.
Oh boy.
Okay.
And you've been
Probably.
moving along for maybe like half an hour now before you finally reach the mines, and you see like a whole lot of other cave goblins, and they give you really strange looks, but see Mistag next to you and go back to what they were doing. And Mistag leads you through the mines. A couple minutes, you hear the sound of taken away, and you notice that the tools they use are quite a bit different. Almost everything has been fashioned out of bone. And there are metals that accompany the bone of their tools, but there's just a complete lack of wood. Anything else, anything you would think would be made out of wood above ground down here is made out of bone.
Including their houses?
And you go back past some forges, some miners, before Mistag leads you to a very large door, much larger than Lagoon even. And says, "Welcome to Dorgish Khan." And the door opens up, and the first thing you notice is that this city is huge, and you're kind of bewildered as the difference in altitude between the Lumbridge cellar and to where you are now. You didn't notice going down, but you must have been going down deeper, because the ceiling of Dorgish Khan is more than 100 feet up. It is huge, and you just see waterfalls and stone like statues and buildings everywhere, and there are also cave goblins walking back and forth. And deeper in, you see a huge open air. It's not really sky. Market and bazaar that is just full of life. You are in Dorgish Khan, and that is where we will end today's session.
Oh damn. Okay. Ooh.
Whoa.
I love
Very good.
underground shit.
Yeah, you